If he's got a song, then you want to do it. Oh, not Justine's song yet, when she gets here. But that's okay, it's a long song, you guys can do it. Yes, come on in. So Lee, if you could stand right here, please, and face out.
Face this one?
No, you can face that way. You can watch your lovely bride. So ladies, if you could stand right here for me, please.
Yes, standing there?
Yep, perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please rise. Lee, if you would retrieve your bride, and Justine, if you could hand your bouquet to your lovely mom. Ladies and gentlemen, if you please be seated. So now, Lee and Justine, today, you are getting married. You might want to take a step closer, hold each other's hands, pretend you like each other. So now today, on this absolutely gorgeous December 2017, Justine and Lee have brought us here together and celebrate this occasion of great joy and a cause for everyone to get together and to celebrate, because they have built the kind of relationship that will serve them well as their foundation for this marriage. They have chosen, each and every one of you, to be here to witness with them and their wedding vows as they join together as husband and wife. Marriage. Now, this is a very bold step into an unknown future. It's risking who you are for the sake of who you can be. And in marriage, two lives are intimately shared, and the blending of these two must not diminish either one. Rather, it should enhance you. It should enhance the individuality of each partner. And each of us knows that a marriage is not created by law or ceremony, but actually occurs within the hearts of two people. It grows out of loving and caring and sharing with ourselves and with one another. Ceremony does not create your relationship. It has already been celebrated in all the commitments that you both have made to one another, big and small, since the very first time you've met until now. You have recognized this connection that you have with each other. Learning to love one another, learning to live together in harmony is truly one of the greatest challenges of marriage. And again, marriage is not to be entered into lightly. We are to hold it in high honor always. So Justine and Lee, I charge you both, as you stand in the presence of each other here today, to remember that love, to remember that trust and the loyalty that will make your happy and enduring marriage. Because no vows are more sacred than the ones that you're about to make. It's been said that our real journey in life, this is interior. This is a matter of growth. It's a deepening and ever greater surrender to this creative action of love and grace that's within your hearts. Now, this is your journey. You have chosen for one another to guide each other to a place that's not necessarily a home, but an experience that's carried with you on every breath. You get to experience each other and that deep love you have as it brings you closer to the one that you love by simply being who you are. And a successful marriage isn't really just something that happens. It takes work, it takes patience, and it does take time. I know it takes a commitment from both of you. It is that commitment to do whatever it takes to make a relationship thrive, and not just simply survive. So Justine and Lee, these symbolic vows that you're about to make to one another is your way of saying to one another, you know, all those things that we've promised and we've hoped and we've dreamed. Well, I meant it, every word. And before this moment, you've been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, maybe even a teacher. You've learned much from each other in the past couple of years, and now you're going to say some words, and some things may never be quite the same between you. For in these vows, you will say to the world that this is my husband and this is my wife. So now, Justine, you need to look at Lee for just a second. Do you take Lee to be your lawfully wedded husband and to travel the rest of the life's road with him? Will you love him, laugh with him, comfort him, honor and keep him, forsaking all others, and be faithful to him for as long as you shall live?
I do.
And then if you would please repeat after me. If you would look at Lee, you are getting married today. I, Justine,
I, Justine,
choose you, Lee,
choose you, Lee,
in the presence of our family and friends,
in the presence of our family and friends,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
partner in life,
partner in life,
and from this day forward, to love you,
to love you,
to be a comfort and safe haven for you,
to be a comfort and safe haven for you,
to hold you close,
to hold you close,
to listen deeply when you speak,
to listen deeply when you speak,
to uphold you with my strength,
to uphold you with my strength,
and away the effects
and away the effects
of the words that I speak,
of the words that I speak,
along with what I do,
along with what I do,
and to never take you for granted.
and to never take you for granted.
I will always give thanks
I will always give thanks
for your presence in my life.
for your presence in my life.
And now, Lee, if you could look at Justine, please. Do you take Justine as your lawfully wedded wife to travel the rest of life's road with her? Will you laugh with her? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, forsaking all others, and being faithful to her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And then if you would please repeat after me. I, Lee,
I, Lee,
choose you, Justine,
choose you, Justine,
in the presence of our friends and family,
in the presence of our friends and family,
to be my wife
to be my wife
and partner in life.
and partner in life.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
to love you,
to love you,
to be a comfort
to be a comfort
and safe haven for you,
and safe haven for you,
to hold you close
to hold you close
and listen deeply when you speak,
and listen deeply when you speak,
to uphold you with your strength,
to uphold you with my strength,
to weigh the effects of the words that I speak,
to weigh the effects of the words I speak,
and along with the things that I do,
along with the things that I do,
to never take you for granted,
to never take you for granted,
and to always
and to always
give thanks for your presence
give thanks for your presence
in my life.
in my life.
Now, at this point in the ceremony, this is when people start talking about wedding bands being that perfect circle, having no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings really did have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth, metals are liquefied in a furnace of 1,000 degrees, and that hot metal is forged, cooled, and then painstakingly polished. Something beautiful has been made from raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings made by imperfect beings. This is the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. So those promises that you have just spoke to one another will be forever inscribed in your minds and in your hearts. But words are fleeting. So let these rings serve as a reminder of the feelings that you have in your hearts for this moment. So Ben and Declan, if you could please come present your rings. Now, gentlemen, you have been chosen to hold those rings and to warm them and to bless them with all the warmth, love, and well wishes of everyone gathered here today. Thank you, gentlemen. Now, Justine, if you would please take Lee's left hand third finger, place the ring on his finger, and please repeat after me. Lee, with this ring,
Lee, with this ring,
I give you my
I
promise
give you my promise
to always love you,
to always love you,
cherish you. I promise I will love you, honor and comfort you, and keep my heart open to you
and keep my heart open to you
for all the days of my life.
for all the days of my life.
Now again, Lee, it's your turn to please place your ring on Justine's Third finger, left hand,
I'm joking.
and repeat after me. Justine,
Justine,
with this ring,
with this ring,
I am giving you my promise
I'm giving you my promise
to always love you,
to always love you,
cherish you,
cherish you,
honor you,
honor you,
and comfort you.
and comfort you.
I promise I will love you
I promise I will love you
and keep my heart always open to you
and keep my heart always open to you
for all the days of my life.
for all the days of my life.
We all know that marriage does talk a lot about commitment. I mentioned that once or twice. This devotion and this lifelong appreciation of one another can sometimes be a bit overwhelming. It doesn't have to be, as long as you remember to love, be honest, and to listen to one another. The things that you appreciate and love about one another today will be different 10 years from now. You'll relearn and reappreciate one another all over again as often as you need. But trust me when I say, marriage is not something to be overwhelmed by. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of all human relationships. And as good as I may be, and trust me, I am really good, no ceremony is going to make your marriage. Only you get to do this. You get to do it through love and through patience, through dedication, and through that heavy listening. You get to do it through supporting and believing in one another. Sometimes it may even be through fighting through zombies and vampires or Sith Lords and Stormtroopers. By learning to make the important things matter and letting go of all the rest. All this ceremony is going to do is witness and affirm this choice you've made to stand together despite a Bluetooth pairing and an occasional urge just to run away. To make a marriage work, we do have to overlook and forgive the things that may frustrate us. And you two
Just turn that off.
are promising to stick together through everything, including but not excluding unfolded laundry, messy bathrooms, and dirty dishes. You are choosing to support each other through bad traffic or perhaps maybe even annoying coworkers or clients, airport security lines,
Plenty of those.
right? But marriage really isn't all that bad. It's about having someone to laugh with, to hug, and when needed, to hold your hand. It's having someone who gets your dumb jokes and obscure movie references. Justine and Lee, you two have found in each other truly which complements your lives. You stand here as independent, amazing, wholly unique people. And you get to bring your gifts and your love to this marriage. Only you can declare yourselves married. You've begun it here today by speaking your vows before your family and friends, and you'll get to do it again in the days and the years to come by standing with each other and sharing all that is sweet and bitter with life. Each tender act, each loving word will be the declaration of what was made here today. So therefore, it is truly my joyful responsibility to officially acknowledge your union as husband and wife. You may, Justine, kiss Lee, and seal your marriage. So my lovely people, if you would turn around and acknowledge this lovely couple standing here with us today, and prepare your confetti.
Out of the box, please.
Now, our lovely couple is actually going to walk past us. So when everyone is ready, we'll go ahead, let them walk past. If you would throw that confetti, the higher that it goes, the greater well wishes and blessings that we're going to be bestowing upon this couple here today. And they're going to take just a few moments to spend with the photographer, and then following we'll be having dinner over at Ember. So ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Justine and Lee, if you would step forward and take your first steps together as husband and wife.